What's up, my Vibe Tribe? This is Absolute Tarot Channel, and I'm your personal reader, CaraSeen. Today we have June 2020 for Leo. Apologies, I've been away. I've been camping for a couple weeks in the outback in the country here in Alberta, Canada. So I'm a wee behind. So with that and apologies, I'm going to add a little extra oracle reading here today. So we have the general vibe reading. We're going to do the overall vibe of the month. And we're going to get into, of course, a nice love reading. And then we'll have an oracle reading for the vibe of the month. Don't forget to check out your sun, rising, and moon signs as well, especially your moon signs. That's your emotional side. That's intellect side. And how to calculate your sun, rising, and moon sign is right in the description down below. I have that you can check there, as well as a link to my Etsy site where you can book yourself a personal private reading with me, and we can have some fun together as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, ring that bell so you know when the next videos come out so you don't miss out. And let's have some fun here today. So I'm just looking at my notes here. For Leo, in the month of May, we had someone from your past was returning. How they were returning, was it a love, was it a friend? It's different things we're going into. There was a love coming in, but you needed to vibe on your own level and you were dealing with family first. So yes, there's someone coming in, but you decided to kind of take on more of you time and dealing with that, which is honorable. So let's have a little look-see here. We're going to start off with the general vibe of the reading here for Leo. General vibe overall for the month. Let's see what we have shaken in for Leo, June 2020. What do we have? What do we have for June 2020, Leo? Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. We got 2 cards starting off, 3 cards. Nope, not using that one then. Too many. All right, we got 1 card. I only needed 1. We got the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, starting off with our first card for the overall vibe of the general month here. Now, this cat here in reverse can be a bit of a stubborn person, could be laziness and not working. It could be you, it could be someone else that you're dealing with here. Let's start off with a couple shuffles. Let's go 3 shuffles. And then let's lay out and cut the deck and see what we have in store. So remember, someone from your past was returning last month, but you were really focusing on yourself. I'm reading my notes here. And 1 more. That feels good. All right, let's cut the deck. Show me what I need to see for June 2020, Leo. So we have the 5 of Wands, we have the Hangman, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse, but we do have the 5 of Cups here looking at me as well. In the heart of the situation, we have the Ace of Cups as well as the Justice Cups in the other side here. What did I do? There we go. And on the bottom we have is the Empress. Alrighty, so having a look here on the situation with you here, and this is the situation side over here. Starting off with, yeah, we're dealing with a little stubbornness and laziness here when we're rocking in here with the Pentacles. Could have some problems here in the workplace. You know, you're dealing with the 5 of Wands here. This is some fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. This is a rivalry. This is challenges sometimes. It could represent some obstacles. Reason why I say it might be in the workplace, because we have the Ace of Pentacles right next to that, and that's straight up. This is about a new job, raise, promotion. This could represent a new income coming in here as well. So it's time for you to take that command, I believe. You know, if you're not feeling that things aren't working out right now, I want to let you know you do have the 9 of Swords here. The 9 of Swords represents getting over those anxieties here. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. This is intellect. This is intelligence. This is communication where we're dealing with. This is also representing rest, healing, and recovery. after extreme torment, getting rid of those anxieties, getting rid of those depressions, getting rid of those bad dreams. It's coming to an end. So some of your things that are not working out right now is going to be coming to a completion here. We also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is a sweet one to get in reverse. I like this one in reverse because this is about a new job or home. This is about hope returning and recovery. So we got some recovery here after dealing with some rivalry and challenges here in the month. That's pretty sweet to see. Could be dealing with work related, could be dealing with some friends related here. We got the Ace of Cups here in reverse though. And this is kind of feeling let down and feeling a little depressed and disappointment. And that could rock with our Nine of Swords here as well. So feeling a little let down here. Some things are happening. You might be sneaking away, moving away from a situation that you're not liking with the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords could also represent some betrayal and dishonesty. But sneaking away, running so fast, he's even leaving swords behind him. Like this cat here that you possibly could be dealing with is not part of the herd. You know, we have the battles in behind here. He doesn't look like a soldier, but the soldier's here. This is tents. He's stealing stuff from the tents and moving on here. We got the Two of Pentacles right next to that one as well. Now, the Two of Pentacles is about multitasking and weighing out many options. This is about making a couple choices with the duality of the two. This is, of course, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. This is the physical. This is the tangible. This is finance. Seems like you're balancing a lot going on right here. And if you add one more thing to the pot, it could upset that balance. So something to be watching for. We have the Eight of Swords here. You have some self-imposed restrictions that you put on yourself. Dealing again with that Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. The Eight represents change, but also represents some isolation and imprisonment you could be putting on yourself as well. The Four of Wands tells me this as well. But you have this, the Four of Wands here in reverse. So this is about some arguments as well and moving on, moving out. In the bottom of this situation here, not saying this is the bottom, this is just kind of what's encasing here. We have the Empress. And the Empress is about a fertility of ideas. This is Venus love. This is the red of the passion, the blankets here. This is the stars in her hair. This is the warmth of the sky. This is a growth of the harvest here. Even in the background, if you see ever so slightly, there is a waterfall here. Waterfalls represents your emotions. But you don't want to let the waterfall represents as not allowing your emotions to get away from you. Because what happens if they get away from you, they come crashing down on the rocks. So something to be careful when you're dealing with these rivalry, these challenges, these upsets, these anxieties. Something to keep in mind here for you with the Empress card. Should be about abundance here when we're dealing with that. Now we have the Hangman here. Now, sometimes the Hangman in reverse could make you feel like a victim of sorts. So you may have been really having some problems here with, I keep coming back to the Five of Wands. I'm getting put that in my picture in my head here. And you're not getting over some burdens and closures that you should be dealing with the Six of Swords as well here in reverse. Unable to move on, stagnant. You know, and that could go with our laziness cards here and things not working out. Feeling a little stagnant, you know, and we have been here in this isolation period. You know, some of us are out of work. Some of us feel like stagnant. Some of us have been on welfare and been able to get through this and some times and hards and tribulations. But now we have to make sure we go back to work and get back in that routine and get back into what we need and not just live off the dole, you know. We have the Five of Cups here too. Five of Cups here straight up is about some loss and regret and some grief. Sometimes this can be feeling of unloved, sometimes abandoned, crying over spilled milk. But I want you to know, man, you've crossed that bridge. You've left that circle of support. You've crossed that bridge. You're crying over your spilled milk, but you're still 2 cups behind you. You still got a great circle of support of people around you. I need you to know you got a couple people that's got your back. Look over your back and don't forget about them too. So yeah, you're dealing with some trials and tribulations, you know. But I want you to take that Ace of Cups and turn it around. Bring it into new proposals instead of having it as depressed and disappointment shaken in here. We do have later on in the month that we are going to be dealing with some change. I see some Nine of Pentacles shaken up here. The Nine of Pentacles, this is a prosperity card. This is a wonderful one to get. The Nine of Pentacles is about financial gain. It's about solo pleasures. It's about luxury. It's about self-sacrifice as well. I love that here. We got the yellow skies of prosperity singing in here. That's what the yellow means here. We have the Justice card rocking in here with a Libra energy as well. The Libra energy is a balance. They're beautiful creatures to deal with. Now the Justice card wants to tell you that this is about a win-win situation, and the truth is going to be coming out. You're going to have many choices now in the future when you're dealing with your prosperity. You're going to be having many choices here. You might almost have a little feeling of commitment issues, and maybe some new options coming up here for you. The commitment issues could be feeling a little overwhelming, but you just need to narrow it down, take a breath, find the one that best suits you. And with that said, we got the Nine of Cups here as well. This is a material card. This is the abundance card. This is wishes do come true. Make a wish, man, when you see this card. You know, you are behind your wall here and you're sitting comfortable, but you notice all the cups are nice and full and ready to go. It's time to come out from behind that wall. Time to make that choice. Time to make that wish, and time to get that manifestation of the love and the desires that you want to deal with. I feel this is a lot more work related, this reading here. Now we have the Magician here in reverse. You're not quite using all the resources that you have. You do have many options and many resources to choose from. Don't forget that. So you can tap into that Magician energy and use that to focus and use into creating your visions into reality. But right now we got this in reverse. You're not quite tapping into all those energies, and you're wasting some resources here. You're limiting yourself, and that's what we have, the self-imposed restrictions card here. Blindfold, tied up, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, kind of not uneasy, unsure, unsteady. We have the Four of Cups shaken in here as well, but this one here is in reverse. The Four of Cups is a new outlook and direction. This is also represents a new option, so you can take one of these options and make it yours. Pick one, man. It's all about you. It's interesting what's happening. Let's grab a little. I'm going to grab just a quick little 5-card clarity on that one. It's interesting to see what's happening with the work situation. Let's just see if anything else just pops up here for a quick sec. A little advice or clarity. Advice or clarity. Yeah, that feels good. Advice, clarity, 3 to 5 cards, please. Advice, clarity, 3 to 5 cards. 1, 2. Advice, clarity, 3 to 5 cards. Advice, clarity, 3 to 5 cards. Advice, clarity, done. All right. So the first 2 cards that popped out. Oh, that was 3 cards. Woo, doggies. All right, let's read it. We got it. I thought that was like 2 cards. I saw the Fool on top of it, but we have the 8 of Wands here in reverse, so your action's a little bit slow right now. You're not taking movement as much as you need. We have the Ace of Wands. We got a new project coming in with creativity rocking in here. And we have the Fool cards. It's going to show you to take a leap of faith. That's new, fresh hope. That's new beginnings, man. This is like, you see the mountain in the background? That represents your hopes and dreams. See that little white dude? That represents the loyalty of friends around you. See the little feather in the hair? That's the breeze that's a-going, man. Feel the freedom, feel the go, get going on that. Now, what do we have here? The next one was the Emperor card here. You're being a little bit immature on the subject here, and you've had some poor planning. I need you to bring in some more strategic planning into the situation here. This is an Aries card we're dealing with as well. So you might want to tap into that Aries energy. We also have the Wand cards with the Ace and the 8 of Wands. This is also Aries, Leo, and Saggy energy as well. Now, we were talking about that circle of supportive friends you had around you. And look what we pull up. We pull up the 6 of Cups. I call this the friendship card. Tapping into your friends and enjoying the love that you have around you, okay? This is innocent. This is reunions. This is also gifts from the past. This also could represent reunions from the past. So that person that we read here in May, last month, we have someone new coming in here. It could be a partnership coming in. It could be a new friendship coming in as well. Now I see here the 7 of Wands. You're letting go of those boundaries. You're letting them break down. I like to see that. And we have the 8 of Pentacles, and you're doing it with craftsmanship, and you're doing it with hard work. I like seeing that. Now the 8 of Pentacles right here is some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and this is mastering your craft. This is about enjoying your employment. So those of you who feel a little stubborn, stagnant, and lazy, well, we have some new awesome things happening for you coming up here in June. But you have to look at the different options. Weigh out those options. Take those choices. Have some fun with it, okay? Definitely enjoy yourself. Let's have a little look. See. I feel some of you that are in business for yourselves too, you might be nice to bring in a new partner or a side person to, even a guest spot, a guest person. I don't know why I'm picking this up right now. May not be for everyone, maybe just be for a chosen few of you Leos. It might be influential to just stir the pot a little bit up and bring someone new. If you have some Facebook pages, throw out some fun videos with each other in a guest spot, do a little interview, do something that's different that complements your business. All right, this feels good. Let's go into now June 2020 for Leo for love reading. So overall vibe, what we have that just flipped over is the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, I see this cat here in reverse. This is about deliberate cruelty sometimes. This can be not very cool. This is clouds of anger that's behind here too. He's coming in hot and fast. He may have butterflies on his horse that's on the riding gear, but I don't feel transformation with this person here. Why is that? Why do we have the Knight of Swords? So starting off with our love reading, let's find out. We have the prosperity and we have the Four of Swords. You're taking some time, some rest and recovery, and you're doing it for solo pleasures. It's all about you right now is what I'm picking up. That's fine. You don't have to get into a relationship. You don't have to further your relationship. I think right now you're on the right path. You're on a path of business. You're on a path of taking care of business and taking care of yourself or your family. And that's really sweet to see. And then sometimes love always doesn't have to be in. So if we don't have love in this reading, we'll probably find out a lot of, the Leo represents a strength card. Like that's unconditional love and awesomeness, right? Let's have a little look, see. Queen of Swords shaking in here. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. Swords, 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 swords. And the heart of the situation is a Knight of Cups in reverse. And the heart of the situation is the Queen of Love in the other side here. One from the bottom. Well, my loves. Starting off here with the Queen of Swords, this on the love side, if she's in reverse, communications is down. Communication is not coming into effect here. We're dealing with this cat. This is someone who's been a cold person. This is rigid. This is logic. This sometimes can represent some unkindness and dishonesty. The Two of Swords here right next to that, that's something else too. That's straight up, and that's a time to compromise or make a decision. When we see this one here is what things you want to deal with. We got calm waters at your back. We got calm skies above. We got clear skies. So the decision is calm and clear and cool and collected. You just need to make it, but you're not. We have the Queen of Swords and upside down. This shows communication is going to shit right now. You need to express yourself if you want to get where you want to be. You are Leo. You are Lion. You are the Queen and King of the fucking jungle, my friend. Knight of Swords is telling me so. Knight of Pentacles, sorry. This is I call the Gentleman card. He comes in with like coolness and respect and slowness. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy right here. This is a reliable person. This is a patient and hardworking here. Something you may want to deal with. You've already had that rest time with the Four of Swords here. It's time to be prosperous and it's time to get on it and have some fun there as well. Prosper in the love that's shaken in here, but you still don't quite want it here. We have the Two of Cups here in reverse. The love represents here by Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here. Now this is a breakdown separation. This is disinterest, and sometimes that's some arguments. And that's coming into effect here too. We have the Knight of Cups also here in reverse in the heart of the situation. And that's surprising to me because this is kind of a moody jerk face here. It's kind of a dick who's got some unrealistic expectations when dealing with this person here. Not sure if the person you've been dealing with here or something that you may have blown up the situation a little bit too much here. But again, we receive that Ace of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups is feeling let down, man. This is feeling disappointed when we receive that one here. Five of Swords is really, really cool to see here in reverse. I like seeing this in reverse because this is kind of about a fair fight and peace after trouble. This is near the end of the month here. This sometimes it represents also being caught. So if you're dealing with someone who's been dishonest with you, having some problems or getting caught, we also have the running away card, the sneaky running away card. That one came up again here with the Seven of Swords. Now that one's in reverse, so that's also being caught, but yet making amends. So I'm surprised we don't have the apology card with the Three of Swords in reverse here, but that may come up. The King of Love's in reverse though, my friend. This is an abusive person. This is emotional manipulation. Could be dealing with a narcissist. King of Swords is also telling you to bring in communication here as well. The King of Swords wants to, as an intellectual, strategic, and be thoughtful when dealing with this person. Think with your mind, not your heart, when dealing with this person. We got the Ace of Swords also rocking in here with some new ideas. This also represents new conflict. At the same time, it could be bringing some mental clarity when you're dealing with this person. Do you really want to deal with a sneaky little fart that's also being dishonest and running away? Something you want to deal with? I don't know here. We got the Death card in reverse, man. It's like you are going in reverse. Death card in reverse is a strange one to get right up here. You usually get this one right side up. This is some Scorpio energy, stagnation. This sometimes is hope is feeling destroyed or feeling a little stuck here. Rocking in with the Empress here again. This is some energy here that you need to bring in. Bring in a new fertility of ideas. This is a bringing in creation as well. Bringing in a creation is something different that's going to help get you out of that rut here, because with the Three of Wands here in reverse, this is about delays and lack of planning. Sometimes this can represent setbacks and no foresight. Yeah, we got the yellow skies of prosperity. We got the yellow skies of prosperity here. We got the yellow skies of prosperity here and the Respect Gentleman card. But the Earth is slow-moving energy. The Earth has slower energy. They're methodical. They're like that bull and, you know, the ox that's in the field. Do, 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 do. They finish up their work. Do, do, do. Then they stop at the end of the day. But it's some slow-ass work, but it's good work. It's quality work. And that's where you need to put into yourself, too. I also would like you to bring an extra little Queen of Love here as well. Now, the Queen of Love, her cup is so grand and so big, it doesn't even compare to any other of the cups at all. Her cup is even more grand than the King himself. She's got so much love in her cup that it's capped full and it's guarded by angels on each side as well. And we have mermaids guarding on each of the four corners of her. She's looking out in the water. She's looking over in the seas. This is a full emotion here. This is nurturing. This is a full of healing and support that's coming into you. Someone is going to be helping you along your way here. You may feel the Five of Cups here again, but I'm telling you, there's someone behind you that's got your back. You may still feel that unloved, that loss or regret, but I'm telling you, we have the Queen of Love coming in here. There's some amazing energy coming in for you this month, and I hope that you're able to get yourself out of that chaotic rut that you're feeling that you may possibly in. This may not resonate for all of you, but I'm still picking up on a few of you here. We got the Tower in reverse. Chaos is averted, my friend. That's right. Chaos is averted with the Tower in reverse. This sometimes represents fear of change as well. I understand you may have a fear of change. Sometimes it's easy to be in the same routine, even if it's a negative or low vibration routine. To get out of that routine and to make those changes sometimes can be a little scary. With the Justice card here in reverse, sometimes we're feeling this is saying no to us, don't do it. The Justice card is some Libra energy here as well. Sometimes this can feel a little dishonesty or unfairness when dealing with this, and we got the whole world in your hands. We also have this here in reverse, so represents some unfinished lessons, okay? Might be some travel delays as well, but unfinished lessons I think we're dealing, and I'm looking at the Ace of Swords here again. We have some new conflict coming in here, and I really want you to deal with this with a whole lot of love. Tap into that great circle support in your friends if you have to. Let's see what else is shaking in here. We're going to rock into like an oracle reading here now, and we're going to add a little extra. We're going to grab into about 4 different oracle cards. Starting off with some little love messages here. Slippery little cards. I would like 3 cards. We're going to focus on advice, focus, and outcome. Advice, focus, and outcome. 3 cards, please. Advice, focus, and outcome. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So the first card we have is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And that's your advice. Your focus is let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Bring in that love, bring in that Queen of Love that we had there. And you're the Leo, man. You are the epitome of unconditional self-love. That is your card. is the Strength card. Now for your outcome, we have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is a gateway to the soul. Just bring it in intellectually and bring it in with the energy of the swords, energy of intellect. Let's grab a little angel romance for advice, focus, and outcome, please. 2 more cards, 2 more cards. Advice, focus, and outcome. Advice, focus, and outcome. Advice, focus, and outcome. Advice, focus, and outcome. Let's grab an outcome. 1 more card, please. 1 more card for outcome. What do we got for June 2020 Leo outcome? All right. Okay, so under your advice, you have religious factors. Now, your religious factors is your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual growth. And now, if I look closely in the card, I'm going to pull out anything from the Ankh to the Jewish star, to the 5-star, to the Celtic cross here too. There's Alm symbol as well. There's some beautiful symbols in here, and it could represent so many. You don't need to have religion as a big influence, but spiritual way and how you go about things. Your religions don't have to match up. It is nice, definitely nice to have when your religions match up, but even if you can look out on things spiritually, when you're emotionally and mentally, spiritually and sexually balanced, when all those 4 things are balanced in a relationship, it's wonderful. When one of those things are out, it can definitely offset. And if you don't have the same religion or the same beliefs, or sometimes the same even upbringing by our parents, it could really hinder a relationship. When you share the same upbringings, you share the same outlook on life, and it's just easier to go for. Now, what I would like you to focus on here is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I think you just keep doing you, boo. There will be a time where love will come in and claim your heart and come to you. Now for your outcome, we have playfulness. Recapture the romance and allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. It's a time to be playful and fun and have some joy and feel that child with you again. When you start opening up those joys and those feelings, it's going to be attracting more vibes and cool vibes towards you, and you will get that love when it comes to you. If you're in love right now or in a couple love right now too, some things are just not necessarily weighing heavy. I just feel you're focusing on yourself a lot more, and that's okay to do too. I give you permission. Don't feel bad about that at all. We have too many cards here. It's interesting. Now, the card that I just pulled for advice just came on the religious factors, and it says gifts from God. Archangel Sanaphone, we angels bring you gifts from your creator and open your arms and to receive. Whether that creator is the Christian God or Odin or Ra, it's a gift. We're bringing you gifts from the creator. Open your arms and receive. This will be worth waiting for. Now we're going to block in leadership as your focus here. Archangel Gabriel, is it time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others? Again, I feel some of you really have a really cool empathic focus in your business. There's something of maybe some of you are doing a very spiritual leadership role and helping out others. There's a new path that you're on, and I can feel it. And if you're not focusing purely on these love readings that I'm giving here, I feel just you're focusing on so much love on you. When you have love on you, then you're going to be able to give so much to others, especially if you're empathic. Now, our last, we have a couple cards that popped out for our outcome, and let's read them both. First one is Brilliant Idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. And the next card is Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Archangel Ezreal. Now, for some reason, I read Comfort Zone. So you got time to come out of your comfort zone. Is your outcome. Time to come out of your comfort zone. You have brilliant ideas in business. You have brilliant ideas when it comes to your home and your family life. Feel confident that you're making the right decision and trust your instinct. I mean, cats are great on instinct. So you think about the cat blood in you. Ooh, that one's a cool one. Ooh, that was a really cool one. We'll read that one in just a moment. New Moon in Taurus. Nice. Let's grab 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. I hear my dog snoring in the background. All right, 2 more cards it is. Perfect. Okay, so my loves, for your advice, we have prosperity lies ahead. Now, if we, okay, Violet, stop snoring, baby. I'm filming. Thank you, sweetie pie. My dog. So we have prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. Now, the new moon represents a new beginnings, potential, like a clean slate. The Taurus energy is do it slowly, do it methodically, do it well. This is Taurus energy that deals with earth, the physical and the tangible. And we have weight. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by spiritual path. We have gifts from God. Open your arms to receive, and prosperity lies ahead. For advice, my friend. Now for your focus, we have the energy is gaining momentum with the waxing moon. This is some loving time. This is showing faith. This is knowing. This is leadership. This is worth waiting for. Love never claims, but it simply allows and gives. Worth waiting for. Leadership. That's fantastic for your focus. Now your outcome is don't let pride get in your way. Ooh, you got the full moon in Leo. You got your card, my friend. This is full moon. This is gratitude. This is forgiveness. This is results. This is the climax of the full moon and expressing way you need to. This is building up the momentum. This is what, if you could do anything, what would it be? Build up your momentum here. This is being playful. This is bringing in new creative ideas with your fire energy, right? And hey, we also got that Ace of Wands. So that also represents the urge to create a new project, okay? A new creative project, and you have comfort and brilliant idea. That could not have been a way to end a really kind of a letdown when it came to some of that love reading, but it really did show me how much you're focusing on yourself. So I may not have had an outstanding love reading for you this month, but it just shows me how amazing and businesslike you are and what you're willing to do to get where you need to go. And that is Leo. That is Leo all the way. And that's really rad to see. And I'm very, very happy to see that. And I want to say, hey, man, thanks for hanging out with me today. It was an honor and a pleasure hanging out with you. Throw me down a little like up and subscribe. Tell me which part resonated with you. Tell me what country that you're from, because I love finding that out as well. And thank you again for hanging out with me.